So this has kind of an interesting story. During the latter part of the COVID pandemic, I happened upon a website called Quilt Africa Fabrics that was designed and hosted by a woman in Abuja, Nigeria. And she was so interesting. Her whole life was on this website, including the fact that she was running a store in Abuja and had a distribution point in Buffalo, New York. Isn't that interesting? So, so I joined the tribe. She calls it the tribe, her community. Women from all over North America and Europe, and also in Nigeria. She has all kinds of things going on in this website, so it's really very entertaining and really fun. And one of my goals was to really get more into cultures of people of color, because I took a seminar in 2019 called Living the Pledge to End Racism. So I pledged to do more things and learn more about different cultures. So as a result, she created this challenge with one of the women in the community who did a little sketch and said, I think this would make a nice block. And then someone else took the sketch and formalized it, and she called it African Queen. So this is kind of traditional piecing for, how many people are quilters? Or one? Okay, two. So if you don't know what a block is just a section of the quilt. So each one of these is a woman, and the hands are different formations, and the headdresses are different, but all of the fabric here is from her shop in Abuja. And it was, the challenge was to create something that's quilt with African fabrics. That's her, sort of her goal. And let's see what happens. So people put together their different blocks, and everybody's was very different. And then we showed them online at at a little show, if you will. I made the design the way it's, that it lays here like this. It was designed to be a square, but I wanted it more rectangular. And I had to add these in to just balance the design. So it's all cotton, and it's all African print and dyed, and she has different kinds of fabric. Adire cloth, which is tied and dyed in the indigo fashion. It's a very old tradition in Nigeria. And also Adire Aleko, which is like batik, only it's not done with wax as they do in Indonesia, but it's done with cassava paste. And when you get the fabric, it feels very much like paper, and you have to wash it out and wash the starch out. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun stuff. So I made this and called it Queens of Color instead, because I wanted to represent all the faces were different colors and just sort of broaden the definition.
Would you use a quilt like this? Or is there like a spectrum of quilts where you would never touch it and where you would use it every day without even thinking about it? You know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Because this is, I would consider this more of a traditional kind of quilt. Okay. I don't normally do this. I do more art quilts that are designed to be hung on the wall. This is more of a utility quilt, and sure, I would use it on a bed. And I just want to say, I think it's fun that the Schweinfurth does a member show, because there's a lot of fun stuff and funny stuff, and a lot of really talented people out there. So it's a fun event.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.